You're now listening to Box Power Sound.
Brought to you by Bel Air.
Welcome to Box Power Sound, ladies and gentlemen. We are now here with episode 4, and we have my friend, DJ Killa Kels, in the building.
DJ Killa Kels. DJ Killa Kels.
You cue yourself.
Welcome back, girl.
Thanks for having me again.
I couldn't see it any other way.
Had to take a little break, you know?
Yeah. But yeah, we're gonna get back into what we left off, because the last episode when you were here, we actually didn't close the show out.
I don't even remember. So remind me what happened.
So episode 1, we had Chromaz here. We had a blast. Got ratchet, in Chromaz's words. We got ratchet.
Yeah.
And
Chasing tequila shots with Bel Air.
Bel Air Rosé. But we actually, the interview extended all till the end of the time slot that we had. And so we didn't close out. We ended up partying after. So we completely left the show. But we had a lot of things that we were planning to talk about. So we're going to talk about it today. And the good thing is, with that episode, we went viral on 6Buzz, which is awesome. Right? That's actually great.
She spoke it into existence.
Right? It was strategy. We knew what we were doing.
It got pretty outrageous.
It did get outrageous. We knew what we were doing. Like, shout out to Chromaz. She is definitely entertainment at its finest.
Yeah.
And that went viral, so that was good. But yeah, let's talk about what we're dealing with in terms of current affairs. I'm sure everybody is, including everybody in Canada and all over the world, everybody's tuned into the presidential election right now with Biden and Trump, which I myself, I've been like kind of refreshing my Google thing that's, talking about, the fact that like who's up, who's down, you know what I'm saying? And right now, I believe Biden is up.
Yeah, he is.
He's up right now, right? Because I'm nervous as hell, and I don't know what's going on.
No, honestly.
But I've been refreshing my Google just to see,
Last I saw,
what's going
Trump
on.
was up, so.
Really?
I mean.
Oh, last night?
Yeah, last night.
Oh, my God.
But I don't even like politics, to be honest.
I don't like it either, and I'm not really into it. But the thing is, this stuff is like, the crazy thing is that as much as they're just leaders of their nation, or he's a leader of the nation, they kind of like lead the world in a sense, because they have so much of a
It's the most powerful man in the world.
Yeah, it's so much of an
president.
influence on every other country. Like, and it's crazy. Like, I mean, no offense, but I don't really pay attention to Canadian politics. I didn't even know we had to vote when there was elections the other day. I'm not sure if you did, but I didn't. Did you vote?
No.
There was an election. My mom texted me and was like, "Did you vote today?" I'm like, "Vote for what?"
Yeah, my parents are always the ones that keep me in the loop. But I don't know. I feel like everybody's such a freaking liar. It's like you just gotta choose which one you think is not really lying.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, with that whole thing in the States, like, it's crazy because I seen something where these like Trump supporters are really going crazy. So shit's about to go real left.
They're idiot. That's why.
Shit's about to go real left if Biden wins. People are boarding up their shops. They cleared out their shops. It's
you
like
think the Trump supporters are gonna?
They're gonna go crazy. They're gonna fuck shit up, and then Biden supporters are gonna fuck shit up if Trump wins. So it's like, it's crazy. It's a catch-22, and it's entertainment for us. Unfortunately, it's reality for them. But at the end of the day, that's what's kind of keeping everybody consumed right now. But good thing that you're kind of keeping your head out of it, because it is consuming.
It's scary. No, it really is scary. That whole situation just America scares me, and like we're attached to them. They scare me. Americans are different.
They are different, but like I actually wish, there's a part of me growing up. I actually wish that I was born and raised in New York. Maybe not born, but raised in New York. Okay, there's a huge part of me, probably because of the influence that I had with music, like everything I listened to.
There's
from
just so much
Biggie
more opportunity
to
there.
Nas. Oh
Yeah.
wow, from Biggie
The culture
to Nas.
is just so rich.
Yeah.
Like the schooling, the culture in the schooling, like arts, entertainment, sports, that kind of thing. Like,
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
so rich.
Exactly. So there was a part of me as a child, like I want to say like between 8 to 12, I wanted to like I wish that I came up in New York. And then like as of late, I've always thought that, I felt like maybe I should have came up in LA. I mean, obviously I'm a product of Toronto.
No snow.
But I mean, like, when you
In the
see people
southern
like
parts.
Saweetie, shout out to Saweetie because we just dropped her song with Janae. Their vibe, the cool LA vibe, just like,
That is your vibe.
Yeah.
But
it's
you were
just-
saying Miami too. I feel like Miami is so your vibe.
It-
You're
it
wearing
definitely
white.
is.
You're wearing the white bomber right now with the white cap.
Brother.
You're so like, I think you're so Miami.
You know what? I did spend some time in Miami. I actually was a temporary resident there for a while. I was like back and forth. It's
You got to do that again because it'll be lit. I'll come.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I was very focused on my music around those
I
times.
personally don't know if I like Miami.
It's a party city. It's a party city.
I know we got we got Triz in here.
Shout out Triz,
Shocked.
who's a
Yeah.
Miami resident.
I know, Bahamas and Miami seem to be pretty close.
Yes.
Like a lot of people.
lived there longer than I lived in Bahamas.
Wow, he said he lived in Miami longer
you know where
than
I
he
used
lived
to
in Bahamas.
stay? I used to stay in Aventura.
Yeah, I used to live in Hollandale,
Yeah,
so you know.
yeah, I do know. I had a lot of good times, and the way you connect, and I was focused a lot on music around those times. So once they knew, oh, you're from Toronto and you're doing music, the way the producers, the artists, the video directors, they just flock to you, and they see potential. They see a product. They want to connect. They have, they
They're about
want to
the
work with you. They're
collaboration,
about it.
yeah, and
And it's
building.
a complete opposite of what you would see here. Not to say like things haven't changed. I'm not too sure, but that's exactly what I feel like what happened in Miami. Like very close knit. Like I want to be down and I want to turn up and blow up with you, and you get that like that family unit immediately where they want to see you succeed and they want to back you and be
Eat
behind
with you.
Yeah. And so I experienced that in Miami, which around those times, I remember even Nico, he hit me up. He's like, hey, we're at the Versace Mansion. Come turn up. We're over here. And I was like, you know what? I'm at the studio. I'm finished in this project.
Yeah.
Like, bitch, I should have went
To the Versace
I should have
Mansion,
cut that whole
100%.
session off and said, you know what? I'm going to go kick it with Drake and Nico and everybody. And this was like a long time ago. So I was just so focused. But at the end of the day,
Nothing wrong with that. at
yeah,
all.
nothing wrong with that. I love the people.
You know what
of
I hate
of
when
the
people
States.
can't say no. I hate that.
True.
Yeah, they'll
That's
be
true.
like deuces. Like what?
Yeah, but like I mean, I love the people of the States. I love the culture. That's exactly what we've been influenced by, to be honest. Can you tell me how influenced you've been by Toronto culture?
No, I have to disagree to a certain extent. We for sure. I feel like definitely Canada tries to emulate the States in so many ways, but I think we have such an English influence too, Caribbean influence. Like,
Oh, yeah.
obviously so much multicultural, but I don't know. I don't know. I hope we don't want to be like them because, bruh, I don't want to see shit on fire. I don't want to I want no parts of that.
Well, we are more conservative,
Right.
Which
It's like a hate, love and hate kind of situation because we're conservative, but we also don't
Conservative.
address shit like how Americans will just talk shit. We're so fucking
Exactly.
polite and we're so
Yeah.
censored here, and we brush things under the rug.
I mean,
Whereas
yeah, exactly.
America's
and
like, we're gonna put it all out.
yeah,
on the
but
table.
then that would cause a lot more like shit talking behind your back, type of
Exactly.
shit, and then
So that's the thing.
fake hugs.
Do I
you
want
know?
Toronto to be? Oh well, we already have that here.
That's what I'm
Come
saying.
on.
That's what
Come on
occurs
now.
in the city. Let's be fucking real. But I mean,
I don't
in the
want
States,
us
I feel
to
like they're
do-
very happy and they're outgoing and they're very like.
You think they're happy, bitch?
I think so. For the people that I know, Triz,
You think they're happy? I don't know if all Americans are happy.
I won't speak on the ones that are.
They were
angry
ready
about
to
the
leave.
situation.
Since we're talking about the presidential election, remember when Trump won
Yes.
that first time? And
Oh, yeah.
all the memes and
wanted
all
to
the
come to
Americans,
Toronto.
the people were ready to marry
of
off.
course, because they were concerned about their politics. They were concerned about their taxes
And the race
their
wars
race
that was
war,
gonna happen.
their health care, and all that stuff. But we have a lot of advantage here, absolutely. But I feel like Americans, they it's just I think maybe the population there's such a bigger market. So like, for example,
There's more
if
community.
for example, we want to throw a party and, you know, at Sunkiss, we'll do a 500 people. But if we were in the States, we'll probably do 1,000.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
or
saying?
way more.
Yeah, way more. And it's just like support. Even if, you know, highlight pop-up shops, you'll get a whole bunch of women and people that are, you know, interested. And I mean, I don't want to bash the city too much, but I do want to, I want some questions answered in terms of like support, right? And
some change,
or
man.
lack of it,
Some
you know?
change in the city.
Yeah, it's because, is it because we're crabs in a bucket? Is it because everybody kind of has something going on for themselves and they kind of, you know, want to do what they got to do for themselves and they can't really, you know, fuck with you for what you're doing? Is that what it is? I actually need some answers.
Too. I think people are shy.
That too.
And
Because of the
afraid.
conservative part of it.
And afraid. But yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, hello, it's 2020. Like, there's so many other things to be afraid of.
That's what maybe this year has changed some people's perspective
I
on
hope
like,
so.
some people just are afraid of being in the club, Kat. And you
Yeah.
know that. Like, how many people have
yeah.
you invited? And they're like, well, what's it going to be like?
Yeah.
And, da-da-da-da-da. And it's like, girl or whatever, like, you're going to be with me. It's going to be fine. But it's like,
gonna
they're
be
so freaking anxious
Yeah.
of being out. So
Yeah.
freaking anxious of looking like, thirsty here. This is
Yeah.
another thing that I like when I first started spinning. That's the first time I started really traveling like without my family and stuff. So like going to the States and stuff. What I heard from people there is that in Toronto, people call it thirsty and they make you feel thirsty. But in the States, it's hunger. It's like hustle.
Okay.
So like it's like if you email somebody 4 or 5 times and you're like, yo, I really want to get on your podcast, Kat. I really want to get on your podcast. I really want to get on your podcast. And you're looking at those emails like, yo, this person's kind of bothering me. If like a Toronto view of it would be like, yo, this person's thirsty, bro. Like this person's in my DM. They won't leave me alone. They want to get on my podcast. But in the States, you're like, yo, this person has hunger.
Has heart.
Yeah.
And
this
hustle
person
and
really
heart.
wants to go hard. Okay, you know what? Let me give them a chance. But here it's like, I'm thirsty. I don't want to be on that person's
Yeah. Oh
this
my
and that.
God.
Everybody's so fucking afraid. And they make you feel stupid. And it's like, but who are you?
Damn, that
And
actually
at
puts
the end of
things
the
into
day,
perspective,
all
'cause
of us
it's
are going to
true.
lose in that situation because we're not even working together.
Right. Exactly. And I mean, this show is the product of the show is it's about bringing even like new artists on the platform and promoting them and whatever, just like kind of bringing everybody together because we
Right.
don't have a platform like this in the city.
No, we don't.
Like, refresh my memory if there's been anything like this.
Nope.
So I want this to be that place for Toronto because, you know, obviously we need local artists on here. You know, we want in-studio interviews. We don't want to keep doing Zooms because we do have a full program of, like, you know, some pretty big artists that we're going to be on Zoom with, but we want to kind of get people inside. We want to get these Toronto artists inside and we want to talk to them. We want to promote their music.
Yeah,
and
let's
we want
push
to get
the culture.
Yes,
We
let's
wanna push
do
the
it.
culture.
Like, let's exactly. So I need a little bit, like I said, I need some answers, and I want to understand what it exactly the concern is in terms of, like, you know, kind of whether they're hesitant or people are, you know, or is it you need a bag? Like, what is it? You know what I'm saying? Because I know when it comes to parties, right? The craziest party I'll have, like, you know, French Montana there, whatever. Even the people that I would assume would come out for something like that, they're not there.
Yeah.
And it's just it
They're
is
at
what
home
it is.
watching your story, talking shit.
Yes, I do. That's one thing. I see a meme about that. Like, you know, you'll see like 2,000 people watching your story, and then you'll have like 200 likes or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's like, is that real everywhere in everybody's city? Because I don't want to feel that way about Toronto. You know what I'm saying? I really don't. I want to believe that we all have the, you know.
You're being so unrealistic. You've been in the game for so long. You know, people here are haters.
Yeah.
You guys are fucking
Yeah.
haters. You guys don't show up for shit. It's actually like,
Yeah.
yeah,
No,
it's ridiculous. And it's like everybody want to watch face.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why are you guys watching face all the time? Like, come out, have a good time. Like, even in the same venue, sometimes it'll be like I'm looking at somebody and it's like you want to participate.
Right.
and enjoy yourself with people, but you are so self-conscious and you are watching other people so hard and jealous and envious, whatever the fuck it is. I don't know what it is, but just drop it.
We gotta make a change. We gotta change that. You know
make the connection. Like it's.
So with that, we gotta shed more love out there somehow, some way. You know, less hate, more love. Fuck it. It might sound cliche, but at the end of the day, that's what we need more of in Toronto.
Especially now.
I know a lot of people are gonna agree. So shout out to everybody who's tuned in right now and showing love and support. We really, really appreciate it. And speaking of love, we're about to play this record right now. It's from Wale featuring Bryson Tiller. One of my favorite songs in 2019, 2022. 2020? Yeah, it dropped last year. It's one of my favorite songs. It's a smooth record, but I love it. We're going to play it for you right now, right here on Box Power Sound.